唐沢さん、
なかなか見る目あるじゃねえか。ここ座
れ。ようこそ。What up, what up, what's good? It's BLUSH, man. And I'm back to play more of this game called Council. Now, since my introduction of the game, I learned that my dude has a thing for his mom. Kind of weird. He also doesn't have a very great voice actor. A little slip up right there. Neither does his mom. But every other character in the game, pretty damn, decent with their voice acting. I also learned that the Duchess is my favorite character. Why? Because I love her personality. And another fun fact of the game that I just learned is it was made by the same people who made the game Vampire, which is, fun fact, first, see, I don't know why it put me on Save Game 2. Which Vampire is the first game that I started recording. They look like shit, and they sound like shit, because I was still figuring shit out, even though I'm not that much better than I was. But I liked that Vampire game a lot, actually. It was super buggy, and it was hilarious, and the Duchess is pretty much my girlfriend from Vampire, so we're going to see if we can continue that trend, and she's still my girlfriend. If she is, damn, our love crosses space and time, different titles, and that's pretty impressive to me. Anyway, what am I supposed to do? Go back to the group near the chimney. Okay, I could do that. But is there any other shit I could do? Anyway, I hope you had a good weekend. I don't know what day it is, actually. It's been a long weekend for me, so I hope you had a good week so far. And I hope that you're going and you're getting your goals done. You're not dealing with any bullshit.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great
By
men.
Plutarch. Flip through it, dog.
Open to Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
That's a big old book, bro, that you just took. Nobody even noticed that shit. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during an adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read. What? At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and gain a permanent skill point by using inventory and the tab menu. At the start of each quest. Oops. How do I read it? Did I already read it? Do I have points yet? Oh, I see. Because I read it, I got a point in occultism. How do I get more points? This game's not really making it easy for me to... You gained a skill point because you trust your mother. Okay, I see. It's all going to be like passive. Got it. I'm here.
I thought my chimney was
Oh,
big,
my
but this
baby.
one's
What's good?
beyond belief.
it's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
May I just say that dress looks amazing
Since
on
I
you?
set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi?
I already met
He
that fool.
joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President
George
of the
Washington.
United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
He looks
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President.
fucked up.
Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you
Bro still
talking
looks like a
about,
turtle
if
to
you
me.
Forgive my indiscretion.
About a letter. Oh.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends,
Yo, that's so
do
awkward.
any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Horn, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests,
During which time we remake the world.
Excuse me.
accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Riche, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Lord Mortimer asked me to drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here.
Ah,
I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be, sir. It's not your fault.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well.
Ew.
Stay behind.
get
with
your
me
face away
afterwards,
from my
and
face,
we'll
bro.
take a moment to speak about her.
What? What am I supposed to do? What the fuck was that?
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our
Some
host,
bullshit.
Lord
I need
Mortimer.
to turn this light
He
off.
can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apology.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm.
Do you know my
English
mother?
aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer. So don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear friend, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise.
Yo, look at his face.
Mortimer's
Why does
guests is relaxed.
everybody in this game,
Shall be
except for
quiet.
my beautiful
Don't take
Duchess
it the
right there,
wrong way, Sir
look like they're
Holm,
90
but I
years
have
old?
already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home I saw in my vision.
No, we're staying because the Duchess is here.
Let's see what Washington
We're
has
going
to
full
say.
thirsty with
Sir,
a...
if you don't
What do people
mind,
call him?
I shall stay
Fuck
here.
boy. We're going
Do
fuck boy this
exactly
game.
as you please, young man.
I don't know if that's how you use it, but we're going
Yes,
thirst
thank
mode
you
with
for
it.
staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
I was not paying attention. Tell me more about this, Mortimer. Where does Emily know my mother from? We're going with
And
Emily.
you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Yeah, you sound like an interrogator.
Was
Shut
there
the
any
fuck up,
reason
bro.
for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking. But I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington. You seem to be very familiar. Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Or the mysteries that surround us. Or the Golden Order, perhaps.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
I picked that, but I
Yes.
didn't really know what that one
Her
meant.
facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well, such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again, or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
I wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards, not to mention the permanent presence of staff and servants. There is one strange thing, I grant you. This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to locate your mother.
Obviously,
So my mother still
underground.
must be on the
God
island.
damn.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Let me see where that secret door is at.
Careful, they're coming back.
Oh, careful. She looks like she belongs in
Well, I am impressed
Cyberpunk.
with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued
Ugh,
by that
this face.
statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Those look terrible. Wait, what am I doing?
The statue is impressive, and so are the paintings. Rubens, the Caravage, Guignero. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Yes, in my spare time. Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting there is.
Why would you ever
I
hang that
think I
up?
recognize a theme, but the style intrigues me.
Saturn devouring his son. Oh, well, you wouldn't know. The artist is none other than Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished, but my old friend assured me it was. Still, there's no accounting for taste.
Not very conventional, but it sure does hold your attention.
You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Sir Hall, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
I don't know who that is. I'm not very cultured.
Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already
What?
come across her in the corridors. She
Fucking
arrived a few days ago.
opportunities.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis,
Let's
I
go,
shall see you
Duchess.
in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night.
Wait,
See
aren't
you
we
tomorrow.
sleeping together?
Oh man, it's been quite a day.
Are you kidding me?
Right. Where is my room?
Duchess, where you go? This your room? Means no.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Let me in. Alright. Let's go look at things. With my fucking plank body. I gotta say, I like all of the dialogue in comparison to other games I've been playing. Where I have to fucking just Dead Space, get no dialogue ever.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte. What am I supposed to do? Go to my room.
Monsieur Jacques Peru.
Mais Jacques Paru. They said that I could look around for secrets. Let's use that just in case I need to put in more effort. Definitely not something I have to do in real life. That wasn't meant to sound cocky. That was meant to be a joke at my expense. But I guess it did sound cocky. Oh well, fuck it. Where's my room? Let me in one of these places.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Johann van Volner. I'm pretty good at these accent things. Oh! Yup, look at that. Coins. I got monies now, bitch. Are all the rooms on the top floor? Is this my room? Way down here? It's like having to go to the last theater in the movie theater. You get lost because you just don't know what the fuck. Like, are you sure it's this far? Like, would they tell me to go all the way down here? Did that person just get hired? This seems awfully far for a theater.
President George Washington.
What if I have to use the bathroom? It's like a mile jog. I'm running out of rooms. Oh, give me that. Mine, bitch. You mine, bitch. Can my room be right next to Emily's?
Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Alright, I'm getting sick of this.
Huh, that's me.
Oh. I'm so lost though. Now, if I run all the way down here, who's this?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy. Okay. It's not quite next to Emily's, but it's close enough to where I'm still comfortable with it. Let's go to sleep.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance.
She cracked that shit
But
open,
if I
bro.
open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
See, this is tough because nowadays you could just look at that shit. That'd be on your phone or something. And, oh, okay. I was going to say, how do you break it without breaking the seal? But looks like I can do that because I'm pimping.
So, it really is a list of French countrymen. Piaggi wasn't lying.
I do like,
Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
the old school seals on, photos. Or on letters. I meant to say letters. Don't judge me. Can we take all these paintings down? Who the fuck would hang these in their house? You sick fuck. There's one thing about having good taste in a painting that took an incredible amount of skill to make. It's a whole entire other thing hanging it in your house to look at every day.
Conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. St. Francis of Assisi in ecstasy. St. Jerome and the angel. Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Okay.
St. Jerome and the angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Okay. Yeah, this dude's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Wait. This is my room? Where's my bed? Oh, okay. I knew that. Unlock. Unlock what? Yeah, we fucking unlocking that shit. Cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5.
Golden elixir.
I'm gold, baby. Where's the shop? I need to buy more royal jelly. Words. Still not used to them. But one day. I didn't find all the clues about my mom on the docks. In the quay. Could have joined Sir Home in the small salon. I could have made an unexpected encounter. Well, thanks for telling me what I could have done. You know, it's kind of cool that they tell you how it could have panned out, but I think I would honestly prefer not knowing what could have happened, because now, if I see something that I really wanted to do and I didn't get to do it, that's just going to piss me off. But if I'm in ignorance, then I don't care. So, fuck them for letting me... Hey, I didn't want to even add that there. Alright, 1, 2. I got some psychologists. Now, I have 2 points available. I'm going to need the basics of politics as well. Equipping manuscripts. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Alright? Got you, dog. Occultism, conviction. I'm gonna need some conviction on my side, so we'll do that. Ah, the good old game of checkers. Gotta love it.
Your
Oh,
turn?
I
The
mean chess.
servants are not very efficient.
De Richet can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
See, that was a pretty good dialogue scene. Why can't my main character dude, get your shirt right. Look like Huckleberry Finn.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Yo, my dude is so trash.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Did he just inhale it back in his nose? How is that even possible? Everything he does. It's whack.
Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
You ain't faithful to me. Don't tell me that.
Dear
Alright, where's the
Monsieur de
key?
Richet,
Shut up, bruh. Bruh. Where's the key?
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Ooh. Take the key.
Dear Monsieur de Richet,
There you go.
dear Monsieur de Richet,
Stop.
Inspiration of St. Matthew.
Oh my
dear
god.
Monsieur de
Matthew
Richet,
Oh
writing his
my
gospel,
god.
dictated to him by voices.
You're dictated to me by voices.
The Last Judgment. Why do I always get the most terrifying room?
For real. Who drew this? I guess it's a painting, so it's not really a drawing. But, yeah. I could draw things like this if I felt like it.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on but doesn't touch.
Give me that royal jelly. Alright. Let me get into these personal belongings. Won't let me. I bet that's Emily coming to say what's up. I'll be right there, baby. Devil's Thorn. Exalted state. You temporarily see immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. You cannot carry more than 5. Alrighty. Vulnerability. Words.
Inferno by Dante.
Ugh.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Shut the
Lovely
fuck
lecture Smuggler is
up.
giving to his guests.
Unless
Great
it's
job.
Emily. In which case, doors are not the only thing we finna be knocking. It's not. Fuck it.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yes. Oh, shit.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yeah.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her.
What the
I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are 2 men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Nah, we could use a president
Count
indebted
on
to
me,
us.
sir.
Thank you, my friend.
Don't tell me what to think.
Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me. According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Yo, you act like I'm cultured. I don't know what the fuck a small salon is. That where you get your hair did? Wait. Is there some shit I can grab? Where's the small salon? Hey, buddy.
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
How the Alright. How the fuck is a dude supposed to know where the small salon is or what a small salon is? Do I look like I'm at Windsor? Let's go. Alright, first let me get this. First things first, I need things in my pocket. Now the small salon, baby. Oops, small salon's over here.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Guard. You should do something, my son.
Don't tell me what to think. I'm going in.
I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't
Bro,
try to
you-
wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son.
Just
May
go in
God
there.
watch over you.
Get Bonaparte's ass out. Then you chat her up. Then you take her back to. Oh,
Who
you
do
can't
you
go to
think
her
you
room.
are?
Take her back to your room. And then, you know, give her a nice massage. Pour her a glass of wine. Then you go to sleep. You don't do anything out the pocket. You just kind of gentleman it. Gentleman in it. Be a good guy about it. Sometime. Multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Whatever.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Yo,
Hey,
I like
you,
her
stay out
hairstyle.
of it. This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
Oh, you beat the shit out of him. He doesn't even look that tough.
I don't think you know who I am.
Stop.
He
I
can't
beg
even
you.
see out of his
I
left
didn't
eye.
mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Hit him!
Shit.
Oh shit, what am I
Step
using?
in. Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it, what should I do?
You fucking step in.
Let her go. Huh? Stay out of it, boy.
Shit.
What are you playing at?
See? Look what that got
I
me.
told you to mind your own business, boy. If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind.
Yo, let me
Give me
beat the
one good
shit
reason
out
not to
this
knock
dude.
you down.
Because you're stupid and you smell bad.
You're not back in your slum now. You're in Lord Mortimer's home. I
insult
suggest
his
you
home.
think carefully about what you're going to do.
Don't think you're getting away with it that easily. I'm sick of all these toffs. If we were in Paris,
Toffs.
I'd send you all to the guillotine.
You're a puff.
And on top of it all, a woman
I didn't
telling
mean
me
to
how
be
I ought to
disrespectful.
behave?
My bad. I take that
won't
back.
stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes. I totally understand.
Yeah, and every time they open their mouths, it makes you want to slap them. I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
That was
Sorry
the
about
worst.
that. Look, there's no point in us
That was the
aggravating
worst
each other.
example of
Let's both
psychology
just
I've
go
ever
our
seen.
separate ways.
Don't move, we're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress.
He just said, ah,
Let's see how
women.
brave you are.
I know, right? That was the equivalent of the bad. So what's up with airports? Oh shit! I'm gonna make him doubt for
Think about it.
for sure.
You know your head will roll tomorrow if you shoot.
Wanna bet?
Sure do.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon. You got off easy this time, but don't try it again.
Yo, you better pick that shit up on the ground right there. Get it, boy.
The brooch Elizabeth was wearing. Huh. She was so frightened she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
I got brooch now, dawg. What's that +1 on top of my screen? Disconcerted. Why am I disconcerted? Whatever. Elizabeth, you made me disconcerted. I don't fuck with that.
Hey, these look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Hey, this all looks like it's mine, and now in my
There's a
pocket.
pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Unlock that bitch.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Mm-hmm. Is there any more cool shit I can take?
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her when she fled.
Never trust a house where they can lock the door from the outside and there's no lock on the inside.
This is Cersei.
This is Thursday. Don't know what that is, but it's mine. Alright. Oh, he's
Well,
he's finna be pissed at me.
Did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine the scandal if she had found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes? I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams.
Look at that, win-win.
We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
Motherfucking win-win.
Golden elixir.
Just like I planned it.
I'll keep it for later.
Are you kidding? Yo. Now, I don't have all the money in the world. But if... Oop, shiny thing.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
But even if I did have many monies, my ego is not this large. I might act like it is sometimes, but this is just... Ugh. It's like they don't get psychology and how just living here affects their brain. But whatever. Where am I supposed to go now? Go to bed. Got it. Let me go to bed. First, let me check on Emily. You good, girl?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Alright, she good. She said she's just chilling out, watching Gilmore Girls. She's gonna catch up with me later. It's fine.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
He's bitten the dust? What does that mean? Problem solved, dog.
Don't worry about that anymore, Your Eminence. I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian. In these troubled times, we need more men of your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do. Well, you did the opposite.
Good.
Wouldn't he be
Thanks for
Catholic?
the news. My son, I have another problem.
So why would he say I
wanted to
acted
speak
like
to
a
you
good
about
Christian?
Something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the home?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Ooh, see, look, if I would have opened that letter, that shit would have
Here it
been
is.
bad.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Louis. Now give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Yo, so far I'm not fucking this up as hard as I thought I was going to. I'm a little bit proud of myself, but there's still many times in front of me where I would most likely fuck it all up. But so far so good. Let's go to bed.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Detain her. I could have found out something about my mother's past. Could have listened to Mr. Washington. Found out more about men of my vision. More about plans involving myself. A remarkable encounter. Alright, so maybe I am fucking up because instead of just going right to my objective, I should be walking around more. I'm gonna switch that up. I'm gonna for sure switch that up next time around.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
I like the colors in this room, actually. The white, gold, and blue is very indicative of my birth colors in my zodiac. But I ain't gonna tell you any of that shit. Can I just keep these equipped and will I continue getting points and conviction, or how does this work? Manuscripts to equip. Okay, no, so once I read them, then it's over. Got it. Cool. Wait, did I not get to level up any points? Okay, whatever. Anyway, we finished the second quest and the first quest, I suppose. So I guess we'll just kind of do this like on a quest by quest basis, kind of like how I'm playing Lost Ember, which I'm almost finished with. I'll probably finish it tonight. But so far, I gotta just not run straight to the objective like all the other games that I do. I gotta take a little bit more time with this, sneak around, see if I can get into some business and some trouble, and figure out what's up with my guy and hope that he gets cooler as the story progresses. He probably won't, but I'm kind of hopeful. At least maybe I'll get a little bit closer to the Duchess. That's my goal. That's my thirst goal for the game. So anyway, without any further ado, you know I bid you adieu. Until next time, you dig. Stay thirsty. Bye.